For the 1969 model year, Ford released an updated Mustang which was slightly bigger and heavier than previous Mustang offerings. The 1969 styling changes gave the Mustang a bolder and more muscular look. And backing up the look was a whole array of high-performance engines, the best of which were Ford's FE Big Block 428 cubic inch Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet V8s, which gave the Mustang true street performance credentials. Also on the engine option list for the 1969 Mustang was the Boss 429 cubic inch V8, which was Ford's version of the Chrysler 426 cubic inch Hemi V8. The big block Boss 429 V8 was produced in very low numbers and was only found on the Boss 429 Mustang, which was a limited production Mustang made only to qualify the Boss 429 for NASCAR racing duty. NASCAR required at least 500 units to be sold in a 1969 production car in order for the Boss 429 V8 to be certified for the 1969 racing season. The production Boss 429 was set up for high-speed racing, and though it packed a heavy punch, it was the 428 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet that were faster in the quarter mile due to being set up for better off-the-line performance. Since the 428 Cobra Jet and 428 Super Cobra Jet were part of Ford's FE Big Block V8 family, the Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet were very sturdy and reliable engines. There were many inexpensive Ford and aftermarket performance parts available for the 428, so it's no surprise that back in the day the 428 became a favorite among performance Mustang owners. Though the 428 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet could be ordered in different Mustang trim packages, most 428 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet V8s were ordered with the Mach 1 Mustang model. The Mach 1 was only available with the fastback roofline. The Mach 1 had several different performance engine options available. The 428 Cobra Jet and 428 Super Cobra Jet were the Mach 1's best performance engine options. The 428 Cobra Jet and 428 Super Cobra Jet were both rated at 335 gross horsepower, which was a wink wink, yeah right, horsepower rating. True output for both engines touched 400 horsepower at the very least. The Cobra Jet was an engine option. The Super Cobra Jet, the upgraded version of the 428 Cobra Jet, was what the buyer automatically got when the low 391 rear axle ratio or 430 rear axle ratio was ordered. The upgrades the Cobra Jet received to become a Super Cobra Jet were 427 racing sourced cap screw connecting rods, an upgraded harmonic balancer, and a few other upgrades. By the middle of the 1969 model year, Ford introduced a drag pack option for the 428, which required a 391 or a 430 axle ratio. This gave the buyer a few performance upgrades, which included the 428 Super Cobra Jet. In essence, the 428 Super Cobra Jet wasn't an official engine option because the only way it could be obtained was by ordering the drag pack or by ordering just the 391 rear axle ratio or the 430 rear axle ratio. Both the Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet could be ordered with the optional ram air induction system, which consisted of a shaker hood scoop with the open air inlet facing the front of the car. A 1969 Mustang equipped with a 428 Cobra Jet or Super Cobra Jet with ram air was factory rated at 360 gross horsepower, which was still ridiculously underrated. With the ram air option, true horsepower was at least 410. The 1969 Mustang Mach 1 equipped with the 428 Cobra Jet or Super Cobra Jet went 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.5 seconds and the quarter mile in 13.9 seconds at around 103 miles per hour. Very impressive indeed. It would be the pinnacle of Mustang performance for the average performance buyer. It would be a very long time, about 4 decades, before another reasonably priced Mustang that the average buyer could afford would surpass these performance figures. Ford did a slight update to the 1970 Mustang, but continued the Mach 1 option and the availability of the 428 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet. For 1971, the big block 429 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet officially replaced the 428 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet. Surprisingly, both the Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet equipped 1969 Mustangs can be obtained for reasonable prices even in today's high-priced classic car market when compared to Shelby and Boss Mustangs from the same era. Count on the prices of the 1969 Mach 1 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet Mustangs to skyrocket in the near future.